I'd like to welcome everybody back to another episode of GM's Corner. And with me today is Jay Manor, who's the general manager at Mountaineer Country Club. Welcome, Jay.
Thanks.
Great to have you. Jay, you've been working in the mountains and specifically at Balsam Mountain Preserve, the Cliffs, at Walnut Cove, and currently at Mountaineer. At all these clubs, what I wanted to ask you is if you could explain with how mountain amenities fit into your membership and what amenities are best suited for your specific location.
I think what's worked best in the mountains, people come up there to get away. They want to get out of the cities, out of Atlanta or Miami or the heat. The elevations lend itself to be cooler, and people, it isn't all golf centric. They want to have wellness, a big component of what they do and be outdoors, and the wellness component is they want to be healthier, live longer. So the health, the age denying, age defying is kind of the thing they want to do, and fitness classes, core, hikes, nature hikes, being outdoors lends itself. Those are the most popular things in the hills, in the mountains.
Thanks. What single club amenity do you not have today that you wish you had right now?
So we're working with you on a spa that a membership really wanted to have massage, facials, manis, pedis. Again, the age denying, age defying, and feeling better. And so that's in the works with your design and putting that together. And we hope to have that amenity by May of 2023. This year, so it's underway, it's under destruction, and hoping to start reconstructing it here in the next week. But we think that is, we're taking the place that used to have wellness and we're putting that back and making a place for members to come up and relax and kind of get pampered. So.
And what information, or how did you arrive at the conclusion, you and the club leadership, that the wellness and the spa was a priority?
That was done by a survey of the membership back in 2017 and 18, and there were 3 different phases of it. So the third phase was building, the first phase was the pool area and a kitchen for our casual dining. The second phase was our wellness center that you did, and having a brand new space. So that left a void in the old wellness that we needed to repurpose, and that's in our Chautauqua building that is adjacent to the pool and everything. So it's kind of it makes sense to pull it together.
A little bit of a different question, shifting gears over to food and beverage. What have you found to be your most successful venues for food and beverage at the club?
We find that themed dinners, wine dinners, but also casual, a little higher end, but not just fresh ingredients, a lot of farm to table. Our chef is very well versed in sous vide and other things, so he really engages that, but bringing out flavors and trying to do more cultural things. But the casual side is our busiest restaurant, and that's the one that's open 7 days a week in the summer. So it's 70% of our volume comes from that one spot, and it's no reservations. You walk in and we try and make everyone happy.
Beautiful spot too.
Yep.
With regard to, just to give everybody a little bit of perspective on where you're coming from, can you describe the demographic of your membership? A little bit about the size of the club and average age, et cetera.
So our club is roughly 30 years old, and the average age has dropped about 10 years. In the past 2 years, COVID hasn't hurt that. But we're in the mountains of North Carolina. A lot of our members come from Florida, is what they call halfbacks. They're from the Northeast and they have gone to Florida and then they come halfway back. I'm the same for me. I grew up in Maine and now live in the Carolinas, but the temperatures in the summer are perfect. we're at 4,600 feet, so that makes a big difference. And air conditioning isn't necessarily mandatory where it is everywhere else.
Beautiful area. Well, one of the challenges with being in the mountains, as I've heard, is staffing, and I know that it's no different for you in a remote location finding reliable employees. And what strategies have you implemented that have been successful in trying to staff your club?
So there isn't one simple answer. It's a little of everything, and you try. Each year is different, and COVID certainly brought a lot of challenges with that. But we have quite a few H-2Bs that we get, and these kids are from South America, Jamaica, Portugal, Ireland, and just different places around the world. Kids from Turkey, who, as you know, have been devastated by the earthquake. But these kids are here on a visa for 3 years, but we get them for close to 6 months, and they come in, they're trained, they have gone to school. We try and recruit from local culinary schools. There's Johnson and Wales and others, but it's a there's not one thing that works, and our club is like an accordion. In the summer, it's wide open, and then the winter, it's kind of quiet and low key. We are open year round, but it's much slower. But it's gearing up and reinventing the wheel every year. So that's one of the big challenges. But when you have a good team and they really get the whole model of it, they all work together. And then the other is all the department heads chip in and help. When we have a shortfall or a need, they all just jump in and help, which is a wonderful thing to have.
Great. Well, you're certainly up to the task, and I just want to thank you for
Mark,
joining us for another edition of GM's Corner. Jay Manor from Mountain Air Country Club.